YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming to you guys live. I have never done a live video before, so here we are. Looks like I got one person. You're my favorite person right now. You're the only person here. Go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know who you are, who's all in the feed. Let me know. Who do we got? Who do we got? I'm watching. I've never done it. I hope they just show up. Hey, there we go. What is up, Miss Deals? I'm glad you're here. You're the only one here right now. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. We got another person. I'm gonna kind of wait a few seconds. Hopefully some people show up. I'm not a huge channel or anything, so I don't expect a ton of people just coming in and coming like crazy. But I posted to a few groups just to get the word out there and to see if I can get some other people in here. And if you just came in, just go ahead and comment. Let me know who you are. Here we go. Hey, here we go. Green Remember. What is up? Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. But you didn't like the like button yet. You came in to say hi, but didn't like the... Come on, like the button. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Appreciate it. Like I said, never done a live video before. It is just... I want to try to do this. What's going on, Miller PJ? I really want to try to get into this a little bit. Live videos. It's different. It's new. It's kind of exciting. It's a little scary for me because you never know what's gonna happen. Okay. I mean, I could just leave, and you guys would never see me. Just kidding. Just kidding. You know, I've never done before, and it's a little different. So. No. I was wondering if someone was going to say that this is the space I have, and I do have my green screen set up for my other videos. I just set it up, actually, to try it, because I was sick of just a plain wall, so you guys get green screen instead of wall. I hope you guys are okay with that. If not, that's too bad, because you're here now. Don't leave. But yeah, I'm not trying to do a green screen right now. It's literally set up for my other videos. And if you guys have seen those, you've seen I've been monkeying with it a little bit, changing the backgrounds, and it's pretty cool. It's different, and it's something new, and it's a little tricky. It's a new software, new everything. Just to let you guys know, I do everything from my phone, pretty much everything. So my videos, obviously this live stream is from my phone. I basically run all my businesses through my phone. I use my computer a little bit, but you don't really need it anymore. So, where are you? What are you? Okay, so where am I from? I'm from Minnesota. I live in a tiny town, you guys. Okay, the town I live in, no stoplights. Not a one. No stoplights at all, okay? I don't even have a movie theater in my town. It's tiny, okay? I have a town, this is how small it is. I got a town that way, that's about the same size, and then a town the other way that's a bit bigger. There's, to put in perspective, there's one Best Buy, one Target, one Walmart, a Big Lots, and a few other those kind of big stores, but that's it. I'm about 2.5 hours away from the Twin City, Minneapolis area, and that's where I travel to do all my sourcing. Yep, like every weekend. I'm driving 2.5 hours to source. So someone asked me what is my specialties. Well, I'll put it this way. I know a little about a lot of different things. Right now I'm doing a lot of RA just because it's Q4. But I started with thrifting. I'm still a lot of thrift and RA. But right now RA is taking precedent just because it is fourth quarter. And if you guys aren't aware with that, I hope you are. But sales are crazy right now with, Target's having sales. All these places are having sales, and buy to resell for Amazon FBA. So thrifter at heart, learning RA. I know a little about a little. I'm doing okay with that, and that's kind of where I put it. I don't really do much clothing. I don't know if you guys have heard me say that before, but not a big clothing guy. I do like jerseys and stuff once in a while, but I just hate like how long it takes to list clothing correctly. Like I'll sell clothing, but I don't measure half the time. So Am I full-time? Yes, I am. I've been full-time now for over a year or so. I used to work as a dietary aide at a hospital, and I was doing that, and I kind of slowly got into it, watched a bunch of YouTubers, and learned, and then I went ahead, and I just kept going, and then there was a point where, you know, you just kind of, you'll know when you get to that point where you can really consider, like, do I really need to go to work? So I don't close. Yeah, I like shoes. I like shoes a little bit because they're easy to pick out. Clothing, I'm not a big fan. But yeah, I've been full-time for over a year, probably about a year and a half. So definitely awesome being your own boss. But I made a video just a little bit ago. I uploaded just the other day about staying motivated and focused. And if you guys haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. One of the key points I put in there is knowing yourself. That is like the biggest thing you need to do, I think, when you're going to go into business for yourself, or if you're deciding to, you know, go full time or something like that. Because if you don't know yourself, if you don't know that you like to sit on the couch for 6 hours a day, and you don't account for that, you're gonna have a tough time for sure, because you need to account for what you are lacking. So for me, like I explained in my last video, I like watching NFL. Sorry, I like watching football. So on Sundays, I know I'm gonna be watching football. Okay, I'm not gonna be paying full attention to my job or my work at hand. So what do? On Saturdays, I do a ton more work and, you know, get a lot more done, so I have less to do on Sunday. So, but anyway, I'm kind of ranting. A few people, more people are showing up. If you guys just showed up, go ahead and write in the comments, say what's up. Let me know you're here, who you are. But all right, we're getting off topic, and that's my fault. I do that. I really appreciate you guys commenting and kind of getting me off that track. But so this was just kind of a fun video to go ahead and test live and see how I felt and see if anyone will show up. And I appreciate you guys that are here. All of you liked the video. I appreciate it. So this video was kind of about, I want to hear you guys' why are you guys doing Amazon FBA? Are you guys doing Amazon? Go ahead and let me know in the comments right now. Let me know, are you guys doing Amazon? I'm waiting. I'm watching. I'm waiting. Come on. No! Jennifer says no. I like the enthusiasm, not much. I ship Amazon FBA 4. I'm doing FBA slow going. Just started a few months ago. Started with books. Okay, cool. So, awesome. You guys are doing Amazon FBA. Now, for your mom, are you just not doing it and she's only doing it? Or you kind of said you're shipping it for your mom, but does that mean you're doing it? You don't do it for yourself? Oh man, I'm telling you guys. Okay, cool. Awesome. Want to. That is perfect. All right, so why haven't you? Let me know. Is it the getting started part? The complexity of it? Just don't know where to start. You know, what is it? What gets you held back? Okay, that's how I started. I started on eBay. I started with the trading cards. I used to play a trading card game, and let's see again. Sorry, I'm gay for everyone. I do agree with the restrictions. So okay, I'll get to some of those questions. I'll try to remember them. And I forgot what I was about to say. This is the whole thing about live, guys. Alright, so let's see. Oops, I'm just hitting buttons here. Alright, let me see. Make sure I'm not messing around here. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I got started on eBay. I started selling trading cards because they were worth money and I could buy them for cheap. And then I started doing Amazon Merchant Fulfilled. Now, if you guys don't know, that's basically eBay. Okay, it's pretty much exactly like eBay in a sense where you hold the item, and when it sells, it notifies you, and you go through their shipping and everything, and you sell it that way. So that's how I started as well with Amazon. Just because when I started eBay and trying to learn about Amazon, I agree FBA is the way to go, but when I first started, I couldn't wrap my head around it at first just because I was eBay and a lot of times when you start with something and you try to change it, you try to correlate what you were doing to the next thing, and those things just don't match up, you guys. So you really do have to learn a whole nother system when it comes to Amazon FBA. But don't get scared. Do not get scared. I'm doing eBay now. I want to. Okay, so FBA. You guys, I believe you should be doing it. Okay, I started with eBay, and eBay is such a good platform. Don't ever give up eBay. I believe you need both. You need Amazon and eBay because a couple people brought up restrictions. So you can still find restricted items for cheap and sell on eBay. And then there's things you can sell on eBay that you can't on Amazon for other stuff like massagers, used, and things like if you've seen some of my other videos. So you guys, you just gotta do it. Okay, so how do you get started with Amazon FBA? And I heard someone say, I read, the $40 a month, okay? It's not a big deal, guys. It's really not. Why? Because what happens is when you do like fulfilled by merchant or whatever, you know, they charge you, or wait, what is it? It's a dollar charge every time they charge you $1 for whatever reason. Okay, that's part of their thing. You get charged $1 per item. But when you're FBA, right, you pay a $40 fee for that month, and they don't have that charge anymore. So you have to sell 40 items, okay, to make that not worth anything. Like that $40 means nothing anymore. So if you sign up and you're worried about the $40 a month when you get started, you just have to know that's kind of like an expected cost, and sometimes it takes money to make money, and I think you guys know that. But all you have to do is sell 40 items that month, and it becomes nothing. You sell 50, well, technically you just saved $10. Sell 100, you know, you saved a lot. So look at it that way. Maybe maybe you're concerned with, oh, I'm not going to sell 40 items a month. I'm telling you guys, if you can start, and you can. Amazon's a different animal, guys. It's way different than eBay. eBay, you sell, if you're like a lower seller, a couple items a month, couple a week, you know, whatever, until that kind of gets going. With Amazon, like, things can sell like crazy. If it's priced right, it'll sell tons and tons and tons of stuff, as long as you're doing things correctly. So don't get held up about that $40 fee that much. It really ends up being nothing in a way. Yes, it's a $40 fee. Yes, you do have to pay it, but you sell 40 items, then it's technically nothing if you were doing merchant fulfilled. Any more? Give me some more. Let me know why you guys aren't doing it. Is it what you guys think the fees are? There's too much in fees. Let's see, what do we got? I should start out with a $40 charge. Sell your $40. Exactly. There you go. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. So it's like having a store. Yeah, it's kind of like having a store on eBay. Yeah, with eBay, when you get a store, they give you, you know, a smaller percentage that they take for fees and stuff, and it's kind of like that with eBay as well. What is it? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like eBay. I think they might have shut the. I don't know if they shut the door completely on FBA sellers right now. Obviously, I sell on FBA, so I'm not getting shut off. But I know they keep messaging or emailing about the toys and games category. I know I just recently got one saying that I'm good to go, no problems. But you have to have so many items sold, I think. Like I said, I don't pay attention too much to that just because I don't fit that criteria where I've only sold a couple items. I don't know if they shut it off completely yet, but I know if they haven't, it's coming soon. But I'm pretty sure they probably have for that toys and game area. Okay, so yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I think Amazon is, I don't want to say better, but it's more explosive in a way. So eBay, you guys always say, well, it's easier. Oh, it says I have a very bad connection. How's my connection, guys? Is it still okay or no? Is it alright? I can't see any comments. Let me know. Connection. Are we having an error? Oh no. I don't see anybody in there. Oh, come on, internet. Choppy. Ooh, I don't like that. Tell you guys, it's living out in the boonies. I'm not really in the boonies, but it's not great. I'm kind of waiting for that the connection to come back. How about now? Is it still pretty bad? Comes and goes, comma. Seems okay now. Right. Yeah, so you have to sell a certain amount of items during Q4. So, oh my gosh, absolutely. You should join Amazon as soon as you can. I truly believe that. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know. It says very bad connection, and then it kind of comes back, and then, I have good Wi-Fi. It's just, okay, maybe it's better now. It looks like it's a little bit better now. All right. So anyway, it seems like I lost a couple people. Hopefully they come back. It is what it is. But let me fix that so you guys can't see my ugly wall. Well, I appreciate it. I'm not going to say sorry. I'll try not to say sorry. But anyway, yeah, definitely Amazon FBA. Here's the thing. You want to get started on Amazon FBA tomorrow, as soon as possible. Because the longer you wait, the harder things become. So, I wish I would have started on Amazon 10 years ago, whenever it started. I mean, I was a lot younger then. But if I could go back in time, you guys, I would go back and I would start as soon as possible. Because I swear, if I could have gone back, I'd be a millionaire by now, I tell you, with all those restrictions that you miss out on. Like, if I would have started earlier, I would have been able to sell, like, DVDs and things like that. And right now, I can't. That's just sad face and makes me cry a little on the inside, especially when I find a good one. But I can also sell them on eBay. They don't get as much money. It's just how it is. That's a good point. Why you should start Amazon. Let's see. Hold on, let me read this question. Yeah, sure, yeah. But FBA, I believe, is better than some of the other options. So one huge point I want to bring up to you guys about selling on Amazon FBA that I don't think people realize. So everyone knows when they sell on eBay, the cheapest thing you're going to ship out for the most part, if you're going first class, is $2.61. Okay. I guess the fee charts. Yeah, but I'll come back to this. So your charts confuse me. Yes, they are a little confusing, but you should be selling enough and fast enough where storage fees aren't going to kill you that much. So it's kind of like if you're worried about storage fees, that may be meaning you are buying too much inventory that's long tail. Anyway, back to what I was saying though. This is a little bit like crazy. You got comments coming in. I want to answer those before I forget them. But anyway, great learning experience for me. But what I was saying is when you ship eBay, pretty much if you're going first class, the cheapest way you can ship for the most part is $2.61. That's the average you're going to get for like up to so many ounces. So with that, you automatically have to ship. It's going to be $2.61 no matter what, right? Now, when you ship Amazon FBA, people will say, well, the fees are higher. The fees are higher. This is crazy. It's a couple of dollars more in fees. That's ridiculous. Well, what happens is when you sell Amazon FBA, you ship everything in for the most part together. So say you get a 18/18/24 box, right? A big box. Let's say video games. Say you fill the whole thing up with video games that you had found. Well, what's going to happen is your cost to ship that box, because they're partnered with UPS, is going to be little. Like, I can ship like an 18/18/24 box, and maybe it's just me. I don't know if you guys would be the same, but up to like 49 pounds, and it's gonna cost me like, normally my boxes are $8, a little over $8. Sometimes they're 10 to 11 depending if they're up to the 49 pounds. So I'm shipping an 18-24 box full of items, okay? All these items for $9, okay? Now if I have 1,000 or not that, like 100 items in, that breaks down to like, my average shipping cost per item is like 40 to 50 cents per item. Per item, okay? So if I were to sell it on eBay, I'm going to pay, no matter what, for shipping at least $2.61. Now, if I'm doing it with Amazon, my shipping cost becomes about, mine average is like 40 to 50 cents. It's like a wash. So when people say the fees are too high, they're crazy. You know, if you're sending things in for them to store it and never plan on selling it, yeah, that'd be different. But if you have decent moving stuff, you're gonna pay about 50 cents per item just to ship it to them, and they're gonna do the rest. So the more you pay in fees, so you're gonna pay a couple dollars more in fees and so on and so forth, is almost a wash, because you're saving yourself that $2.61 turns into 50 to 40 cents. Yeah, Amazon's amazing, guys, for speed, for speed of selling. But I don't know if you guys, have you ever heard anyone say that before about the pricing difference for shipping? I don't know if you guys heard that or not, and I've never heard anyone talk about it before. But you know, that difference in cost, just, it becomes a wash. And not only does it become a wash, but with eBay, right, you have to, you know, pick, pack, and ship, and the listings and everything, right? With Amazon, you're basically doing the listing like you would for eBay. So eBay, you find the item, you list it, you know, you do all the listings, how much you want to sell it for, description, all that stuff, right? And then you take pictures, and then you store it. Okay? It sells, right? Okay, it notifies you. You got to go get the item, package it up, print the shipping label for it, and then ship it to your customer, and you got to go drop it off at the post office, okay? Now, with Amazon FBA, let's just take an easy item, like a board game, okay? Brand new. Scan it I have an inventory app or program I use. Scan it with the inventory app. It pulls up, okay? Just because it's already in the system with the barcode. Pulls up, tells me what it is, tells me what the going price of it right now. So say someone is at $22, okay? It's gonna, you know, you go ahead and write, I want to match it. You got it for $1, okay? $22. It's gonna say new. You're gonna leave it new. You're gonna hit submit. It's going to print you out a label. You put that label right over the barcode, and then it's going to tell you what box to put it in, and then you ship it away. You print off a shipping label for your box, pretty much. And this is very, like, simple terms, guys. It's a little bit more difficult, but this is basically what it is. You put it in that box, you print the shipping label, you send it to the warehouse, they're going to receive it, and then when it sells, they do it. They ship it for you. And you're paying for them to be customer service. You're paying them, you know, some fees. Yes. Several people, helpful size, but so much as you are. Good sales ranks. So, okay, I'll get back to that. With that question. So, I'm gonna give you guys a lifesaver if you want to look into doing Amazon. Okay. I know, I'm sorry guys, I don't know what's going on with the internet. I've got high-speed internet here, best quality I got. I'm going to work on it, okay? I'm going to work on it. Give me a second. Maybe if I poke at it, it'll be better. Let me know if it's still really crappy. It's saying bad connection, and I don't know why. I have really good internet, and it makes me sad because I want this to be a good video for you guys, and you know, it is what it is. We're just going to kind of keep going on. So, all right. So, totally lost. I'm bad at that, guys. I lose my train of thought sometimes because I'm worried. I'm worried about you guys. I don't want to lose my people watching. because I appreciate you. All right, haven't totally lost me yet. Good. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys hear that. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Let me know if you guys hear me say this. Good rankings, okay? People, I totally remember what I was going to say. Lifesaver. I'm going to save your life if you want to start Amazon FBA, okay? Now, when I first started Amazon FBA, I did things through Amazon, the actual website, with my inventory, okay? Nightmare back when let me repeat that. Nightmare. And I could totally understand why people are totally turned off by Amazon when it comes to how they work their inventory implementations or putting in inventory and or it's terrible. At least it was when I was there, when I first started. I don't know if it's gotten better, but like I used to have to put it through like this, and maybe I was just bad at it. Okay, I'll go that way. I could have just been bad and I didn't know enough. But I would scan it through my phone, put all the information in, and then I would make it an FBA item. Then I would log on to my computer, search it in my FBA inventory, click it, and then hit like send replenish inventory or whatever. And it took forever, okay? And I don't know if that's how it is or now still, or if it's better, or I was just really stupid back then. I'm not sure. But now I'm telling you guys, get a program called Inventory Lab. Okay? Inventory Lab. I swear by it. It changed my life in a way when it came to Amazon FBA, because I didn't have to sit there and do it was terrible what I used to have to do going on Amazon. And I think that's a big major factor in why people steer clear of Amazon, because it was so hard, at least when I first started, to get your inventory in a shipment plan through their website, and it was just awful. But getting Inventory Lab like changed everything for me. It was amazing. It is a little, I mean, especially if you're new and haven't done any Amazon, it's a little pricey, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's a little pricey. But you can do it on, I believe, a month-to-month basis, or you can do it a whole year, and it saves you money. And there might be some coupon codes out there. I don't remember, but definitely search for some if you can find it. I don't know if you guys aren't in the green room, if they have a code for it. They might have one. I'm not sure. But get Inventory Lab. Get Inventory Lab. I cannot stress it enough. Because literally, you set it up, you set your printer up with it. Like for me, I use a Zebra printer. Set it up that way, plug it in USB, and I go on there, hit, forget the buttons, the blue button, new shipment or whatever, and then I do it that way. I literally scan the item, it pulls it up, I put my price in, all that stuff, information. I click the button, submit. It prints me out a label, put that label on, and not only does it print me out a label, it tells me right what shipment it's going to go into. Automatically what shipment it goes to, because I'm doing a live shipment. So then that goes right into that box for that shipment. Next item, okay? Tells me it's going in the same box. Great. Okay, tells me it's going in this shipment. Okay, great. And it just breaks it down so simple. It saves you like so much time. Like I can't even begin to tell you how like much better it is with that. So if you want to start with Amazon FBA, you're looking around, just look into Inventory Lab. I'm telling you, the other way, at least when I first started, was awful. It was terrible. It was awful. I get scared thinking I might have to go back to it someday or something. Like I have nightmares. That's how bad it was when I first started. But definitely look into Inventory Lab for sure. I know there was a question, but I think I missed it. More questions. I think it was rankings. You guys want to know a little about rankings. What you guys should do is do a general search for a ranking sheet. Just type in on the internet Amazon FBA ranking sheet. I don't know if they still have it up or not. They might have one in the green room or other Facebook groups. I have one. It's not very like up to date. I don't think it's probably a little bit old, but I could try to share it, you guys, if you want to comment or do something. I could try to get that somehow to you. Maybe my next video, I'll put it in the background for a video or something. I don't know. But okay, rankings. The lower the ranking, the better it is. And that's a very generic statement because there's a lot of variables there. But say you have a toy, okay? You have a toy and you scan it and it shows 700,000, okay? That's a high ranking, and that one might be one maybe you'd stay away from. Maybe you have to do some more research. But if you scan an item and it has a ranking of 2 in toys, that thing is going to sell instantly. Like, that is a super hot toy. Selling like crazy, like thousands, just boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's kind of a very generic statement, a little bit, because there is variables in there. So, like, and it depends on per rank. So, like, a toy rank, right? Say I find an item that's 300,000. Okay, that's not definitely like a bad rank. It's just a higher rank, and it might take longer to sell. And that's why I think a lot of people get confused depending on the category. And a lot of ranking sheets will tell you like the top 1%, top 3%, whatever. So if it's toy and say it's in the top, it's like 200,000. I would have to look at the sheet again, but that might be in the top 1% of rank for selling. Okay, if it's in 600,000, that might be the top 3% for selling. See, I don't know if this is kind of sinking in. Let me know if you guys are kind of understanding what I'm saying. If not, I can try to explain it a little bit better or in a different way. I'll wait. Don't worry. I'll wait for a comment. I'm waiting. But it is different. So like in let's say health and beauty or beauty, the top like 1% is I think 23,000, somewhere around there, I believe. So you could find a health and beauty product that's, I don't know, 600 or 60,000, and you're gonna be like, yeah, that's really good compared to like toys. That's nothing. That's great in toys. Well, hold on a minute. Technically, in that category, the top 1% of selling items is in the 24,000 range. I know. It's a lot. I totally understand it. I totally get it. But you guys also have to understand, with a new avenue, it's not going to be simple. You guys have to put in that work and learn it. And I think that's a big challenge for people, especially it was when I first started, because I did eBay. I knew about Amazon. I was like, I'm just do eBay. I'm doing all right. I don't want to learn it. It's tough. It's tough. But if you put that work in, guys, like it can change your life. Like I said, I do it full time, and it really does make a difference. You just have to put that time in. You have to put that work in. That's where it comes to knowing yourself when you're being a business owner. If you don't know what kind of person you are, then or you don't know how to plan accordingly to your faults, you might end up not doing so well, and that sucks. But it's just the truth of business, and that's just with anything in life, guys. I can't stress that enough. You need to find out who you are and what you do and your faults, even if they're not bad, but in a business sense they could be bad, and plan accordingly. So, all right, more questions. There's 3 of you. I don't know how long we want to do this, because I'm having fun. They when I was looking up some stuff, they told me not to go over 20 minutes. Whoops. It's a bit more than 20 minutes right now. We're at like 34 minutes, and I really do appreciate you guys sticking around. I've never done this before, and I'm having a fun time. And it really helps, and it's fun for me to talk to people that are like-minded, and maybe I can help. You guys, I'm not an expert in everything. I like to try to share what I can, and if I can help you guys, I really try to do that. And I hope you guys are getting some sort of value out of this. If not, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. But any more questions from you guys? I know I kind of went all the heck over, but that's what happened. Hey, thank you. You guys are awesome, man. Like, I'm just a small YouTube channel guy. Like, and I don't, I just try to give back to what this is how I started. This is how I learned, guys. YouTube. I didn't go to school. I went to YouTube school. I learned from a lot of different people, a lot of trial and error, and homeschool 3 boys hinders my time, but wouldn't trade. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, hey, what you could teach them is some business, and you could start getting some employees, and you got some helpers right there. Definitely would be good. That's right. We all start with 0. 0. You guys are awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Like, seriously, it's fun. Like I said in a different video, my family, they're not like this. They're not businessy people. They're, and I don't even want to say I'm a businessy person, but I'm always thinking that way, I should say. But they ask me what's going on, how it's going, and I tell them, and they don't get it, in a way. And that's why I have such a good time talking to you guys, because you understand me a little bit. You guys totally get what's going on. We're all in different parts of life and different things, and just talking to somebody that might do something similar, it's really fun for me. I have a good time with it, and I learn from you guys, and I hopefully, like today I learned about another Lego place, different website you can sell Legos, and you can sell them like individually from some other link, and it's, I forget the name of it, it's like Brick Links or something like that, where you can sell them individual pieces if you want to part them out yourself. I didn't find a bulk spot, but anyway, that was totally different. Let's see. The people that don't get it. Right. But yeah, like, I learn from you guys all the time. That's why I really stress, give me some comments, guys, because it gets me going. It makes me think differently. It makes me think different avenues, different ways. If you sign up for Amazon tomorrow, okay, thank you for that. What should you look for? Let's see. What's a good way to start? Like I said, toys and games are kind of they're probably shut off to you right now, and that's just kind of how it goes. And like I said, I've been doing it a while, so I want. That's why one thing I wanted to know from you guys, like what things are coming up restricted that might not have before. And I don't know if you guys can, anyone here still that can give me some stuff. Books that's how I started. My first shipment was books. Books I think are a little bit harder now though, just for the fact of, I think they they are putting more fees into books, and they already have, and they do way more to ship a little bit. But books is a great way to start, even if you don't make like much money on them to start with. It is a good way to learn the process. For me, when I first started, guys, I had 30-40 books that I sat down, I'm like, I'm learning this process. I'm not going to bed till I figure it out. And I sell books, but Yep, patience, yes. So I started with books, and like I said, I nailed them. I didn't care if I was going to make much money on them or any at all. I literally just wanted to learn the process, and sometimes that's kind of what you have to do. Because once you learn the process, everything becomes easier. You understand more of how the shipments go, how to pack the items, things like that. And books are a low-cost item. They're very low cost, so it's not an expense, very expensive to get in. Let's see what she's. Rank on books is critical. Yeah, rank's very important with anything in a way. But yes, very important. Also, condition. I'll tell you guys a little story. When I first started selling on Amazon, guys, okay, I watched a few videos of people, and I learned some stuff, and they were telling me, well, I mean, I don't know if they meant to, but they were telling me when I first started that books, oh, just put them new. No matter, they're new, they're good. New. So that's what I did. I started selling books as new, all of them. Yep, that was not good. I made a few mistakes. Don't do that if you start selling books. They're not new. Pretty much you could buy one from the shelf of a brand new store, and if it doesn't have like the plastic on it and stuff, and it has a little scuff or two, technically they could ding you for that, for not being new. So you better being more cautious when it comes to things like that. But yeah, I was a little naughty when I first started. I I didn't quite understand exactly what I was doing. I was doing something that was a little not okay, but I learned and I got better, and I don't do that anymore. So don't do that. But yeah, definitely books is a good way. Another good thing, like I said, right now toys and stuff is hard. I would really look into getting ungated in certain things. It is a process, and I don't know if maybe on another live video or something I could try to get that going. Yeah, definitely scan everything. I mostly just use my Amazon seller app to scan things. Literally sign up, okay, get ready, and then just start scanning things. I would invest in a scanner if you're doing books. I don't think you necessarily need it for other things. I had one. I used it. It was okay. It just, like, I didn't really, it maybe because I didn't get a really, really good one, a really nice one. That maybe is why. But I didn't need it. My phone was great. It picked it up, and I don't know. It was just a thing. Another thing I had to carry. Another thing I had to plug in. I was already going to look everything up with my phone mostly, especially if I'm doing eBay too. I don't think I need it. Would it be helpful? I mean, I guess it could be. I know people that have used them before, but you'd have to get a nice one, I think. Like, I honestly, like, I don't know. I can scan it very quickly with my phone. Like I said, yeah, speed. I understand speed, but like I said, you're still gonna have to scan it, load it. It's gonna load, and then it's like the same process. And it is probably a little bit faster. I'll give you that, but it also is another one expense, which might be okay. And two, it's another thing. Like, I don't want to be overcumbered. I don't want to have unless it was on my phone. Like, I've seen those where people attach them to their phone and they just can kind of go like that. That's definitely could be something that maybe I'll look into in the future. But I know time is money. You don't gotta tell me. I know, but I guess haven't, and maybe because I haven't used a good one. Maybe that's it. Since I haven't used a good one, I haven't seen that value. Maybe that's it. Maybe that. Do you use? How about you? Do you use a scanner? Tell me. Do you actually have one? Do you just boop 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 every aisle? Yes. You can do a lot of different research. But yeah, I mean, RA, a scanner might be helpful. I haven't needed it yet, just because I just haven't. But I probably should look into one. Maybe I'll look into it. Yeah, what are you telling me? You don't even got one, and you're telling me it's your next purchase? Come on. Don't give me that. Tell me when you actually use it. Now, what kind are you going to get? Because I technically have one still. I have another one. I just don't use it. It's great for books. It is great for books, but I don't know. The app's really good as it is now. So I don't know. Yeah. Laugh it off. I see you over there. But yeah, definitely. I had a fun time, guys. I hope you guys had fun. Not a lot of people showed up, but that doesn't really matter. I had a few show up, and I appreciate you guys just the same. I mean, like I said, I got a little bit more time. We can talk some more. We got some more questions or something. If not, maybe I'll do some karate out the door. I don't know. Any more questions? Anything you guys want to ask? Especially if you're not doing Amazon and you want some more feedback or anything. I'll take anything. Questions. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I can't sing. I just pretend. Anybody else? Anyone? Actually, before you leave, what videos do you want to see? What are some videos you guys want to see me make? What are these things you're curious about, regardless if is it eBay, is it life? Maybe Santa will bring you a scanner. But yeah, anything you guys want to see, some videos you want me to touch on, give me some information. What do you want to see? What do you guys want to see? Tell me. You guys like this purple shirt? I'm like a plum up here or something. It was laundry day. Don't yell at me. But all right, I don't see, what do we got? Okay, here. Okay, here's what any more questions? Anybody? All right, how do I ship them? So I had a question for how do I ship the like solitaires and games that I sell on eBay? So I just buy bubble mailers. And depending on what kind of solitaire, if it's a high dollar one, not a high dollar one, or whatever, kind of help. If it's a high dollar one, I'll double wrap it. I'll throw it in some extra bubble wrap, and then put it in a bubbler, and then close it up. Most handhelds are very strong, to be honest. They get dropped and kicked and stuff all the time, so that's just kind of how that goes. And so I normally just do a bubbler, guys. It's padded enough. It's good enough. I don't think I've ever had a return on one because of like the issue with shipping. I'm trying to think. Not that I swear I don't think I've ever had one return for a problem with shipping in just a bubble mailer. I don't actually don't leave. I'm gonna show you guys one of my small bubble mailers quick. All right, I'm back. So like here's a little one that I ship a bunch of times. It does have bubble. You can't really see it good on the screen, but it's got bubble in there. But this is a small one. I send Yahtzees in that all the time. Thanks for noticing the lighting. I appreciate that. I set those up. But yeah, I send Yahtzees and stuff like that. They fit perfectly. They're light and they really do actually protect really well. Yahtzees, like I said, are really strong and they hold up. But like I've said, I've never had a return on a Yahtzee or anything like that. I do not normally mail with batteries, and you guys shouldn't probably either, just for the fact that it makes it heavier. It's more expensive for you. So, I mean, most people have batteries, guys, like a AAA in their junk drawer. Like, it's normally not a make or break thing. I don't know if you're... I think you can. I mean, obviously I have before an accident. Okay, hold on. I have that scanner. I gave one away on this channel a while back because I had two. So I have that scanner that you're talking about. It's okay. It's all right. I think there's somewhere in the saying that if it's internal to the device, it's okay. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a postman, okay? But I have before on accident with no issues, so should be fine. But I always take them out just because, one, you don't want, for whatever reason, it to explode or get corroded in there or something like that. And maybe by the time it gets there, it's dead. And they're mad now because they have to change it. I don't know. Anything you can do to eliminate that is good. And I always put that in most times in all my eBay listings. If it's a Yahtzee or something, I'll say, hey, blah 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 blah, great, whatever. No batteries included. And I think most people on eBay know, like, they're not expecting batteries or a pack of batteries with it. I've never had, like I said before, someone return it because no batteries or there were batteries. So, but definitely take them out for weight. Even if you're on the cusp of going up 30 some cents for the next flat rate or whatever, or first class, excuse me, then it still saves you money. So just take them out, less chance of something happening, put it in a bubbler, ship them out the door, good to go. Let me see if I missed some comments there. I wish it would just show them all the time, but it doesn't really, it shows them, but it doesn't. Disclaimer, to be safe, tested, works, 3. Yeah, something like that. It would be perfect. Just put something in the information saying no batteries, works great. I take pictures with it working a lot of the time so they can see it working. And then, I would also take pictures of the compartment so they can see that it's not corroded or anything in there, and then whatever. So, all right, more questions. I don't care. I'm having a good time. I don't care that I'm supposed to stop at 20 minutes for the replay value. This is just for us. This is just for fun, and we'll do better on the next one. Yes, the pic of it working. Yes, definitely helps. Definitely helps to have pictures of the compartment and it working, because then they can just trust you more. Sometimes I would rather buy from someone that I can see the picture of it working than not. That's probably common sense, but anyway. More questions. Come on. Fire them out. Fire them out. Dude, I got like spirit fingers going on there. Anybody? There's 3 people. I mean, we got to have questions by one of you. I mean, we might as well make it an hour video if we're going to do it right. That's how you do it, right? Back to the scanner. Yeah, I have one right now out on my kitchen table. Yeah, it's a battery. That's what I'm kind of getting at here. Like, I know for like books and stuff, like it can be faster, and like for books, definitely I would say scanner, just because a lot of times they're sitting like this, and like to get your phone propped in there would work, would be harder. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Absolutely not saying it's bad. It's just not for me. I don't do a lot of books anymore. So for books, definitely I would say, because they're on a shelf like what does it look like? Like this. And you gotta like pull them out, and you could easily just scan it like that. Boop, 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 like that. Yeah, definitely best for books. And so in that way, I would definitely say a scanner's good. But for your everyday items at a thrift store, if you're not doing books, you can just scan it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but you can also manually type in the barcode number, and not always will it pop up, but a lot of times it will. So like if you have an item, and I'm sure you guys seen it, where they've kind of X'd over the barcode, and it wasn't going to work with a scanner either way, but you can see the numbers. You can type in those numbers, and most of the time it'll pop up, and if not, then you can try facialing the with your phone or whatever. But yeah, I learned that a good while back, and it's definitely saved me a lot of times where I'm fighting to scan the dang thing, and then I'm just like, fine, I'll type it in, and then it pulls up. So anything else? I got the one person giving me all the comments. What about you 2 other people? Come on. We got like 8 more minutes to make it an hour. Why the heck not? I mean, if I had super chat, that would be cool. You guys could donate at me, but I can't have that. I have to have 1,000 subscribers before people can donate. I don't think anyone will, but it would be cool to think someone would. But yeah, it's kind of weird. If you don't have 1,000 subscribers, you can't get super chat. I don't know if you guys know what super chat is, but Vikings. Oh, I don't know, man. They're on top right now, but I don't want to get too overconfident in them. So Vikings, you guys all, come on now, Christian. What are you from Minnesota? Where are you guys from? Tell me. Sorry. What? Yeah, I got the purple shirt. I know. Where are you trying to research? Where are you guys from? Tell me. Just because I wear purple though, I'm automatically a Vikings fan? Is that how it works? Purple, Vikings fan. Purple, Vikings fan. They live in Seattle, but Vikings fan. Well, you guys are far away. Ohio. Cool. You guys want to come live in Minnesota? It sucks because it's cold. It sucks. It's snowing right now. It's cold. And I said this in the last video, but people in Minnesota, we complain about it. We complain about Minnesota. We hate the cold. We hate the weather. And then we still stay here and live. Yeah, that's right. You helped me fill those 8 minutes. What, you got something against Barney the dinosaur? Huh? Maybe I am Barney. You don't know. What, you guys are hating on... You don't like the purple? It's got to look okay, right? It was laundry day. It's not my first pick all the time. I mean, I think I look alright in it. A little purple. I don't know. You tell me. But no, okay. So you guys are from far away. Do you guys travel at all when you guys are sourced? Do you just stay in your own town? Yeah, I thought so. I thought I stick out. I stick out pretty good against the green wall. Purple. Yes, purple is good. I know someone else, a friend of mine, who just, doesn't matter what it is. If it's purple, they want it. Not traveling yet. Well, what? That day job. I hear you on the day job. I used to have one. But hey, don't leave until you're ready. Don't leave until you're ready. A lot of people leave too soon. Don't leave too ready. And if you can leave slowly, I would do that. That's what I did. I was wasn't full time, but practically I was like 79 hours or whatever. They didn't want to give me benefits, whatever. And then I did that, and then I slowly cut down. And then I slowly cut down, and then I was like casual, and then eventually just no more. Because I grew up with a family, like my dad was one of those people who's like, you don't leave a job till you have another one, basically. What do we got here? Just go about a 30-minute radius in all directions, can't wait to ditch it. Yeah. Well, at least you could go 30 minutes. Like for me, like I can go about 20-ish minutes to a little bit bigger town, and I can source there, but you get like one shot. You get a Target, a Walmart. We have one just opened up a TJ Maxx and a couple other stores, and that's it. Yeah, you guys suck living in Texas, Austin. I know people that live down there. You guys are lucky, man. And okay, I don't want to say. I mean, I feel like there's more opportunities there, probably, like garage sailing all the time, and all that stuff all the time, because it's warm. You guys can do it all year round. For me, for like garage sailing, I get half a year basically. Like that's it, because then winter comes and tries to kill everybody. It's just winter comes in and it sucks. So even if the opportunity is the same, I gotta go in below zero temperatures, like terrible weather all the time. So you guys got a little bit more lucky, I think. But there's no excuses. I don't want to hear any excuses. Yeah, I mean, I'm just giving you guys crap. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do for sure. I mean, do what you got to do, like I was saying. I mean, if it worked out, it worked out, and you guys grow from it and learn from it. But yeah, there's opportunities everywhere. Like for me, like I said, I live in a tiny town, and I make it work. I make it happen. I'm full time, so I really don't want to hear. I don't like excuses. Like I can understand challenges. I can understand having challenges, but I don't like excuses. I know plenty of people who say, oh, I wish I could do it. Well, you can do it. Oh, I wish I could. Well, you can. Just learn and do it. That's all it takes is effort. Yeah, exactly. Well, you could be a substitute. You could be a substitute. Yeah, I mean, I know people that have it, you know, a really, really, really tough time, really, really hard things, and they overcome it. So, you know, I don't do well with excuses. There's always a way or figuring out what that is. I mean, I don't know how to really explain it to you guys, but there's always a decision to be made, I should say. There's always something. If it's, I mean, you can't run through a brick wall, but you got to get to the other side somehow. Well, you better figure it out, whether that's going under, over, or around. Like, there's always something. And I think a lot of people see that brick wall, and they just decide to sit next to it instead of trying to get to the other side. And that comes to just motivation, focus, any of those things, and it's just all that. I have a 2-year plan, slow and steady. Yeah, I mean, do what's right for you guys. I'm not telling. I don't want anyone to, you know, be like, oh, I quit my job yesterday because he told me to. No. Let me just clarify. Do what you think's best for you. Do I think there's opportunities out there? Yes, I do. Make sure you're learning. Like everyone says, like there's risk in business. Okay, there's risk in everything you do. But what I always like to say to that is there's calculated risk to everything. Okay. calculated risk to everything. You can calculate how hard you're going to fall most of the time if you're going to fall. Okay? Like if you, good example, you buy an item, well I spent $9, my calculated risk is I'm going to lose $11 with shipping and everything. But you know that. It's not going to hit you in the face. You know that going into it. So I think if you calculate those risks, then it's not as much of a risk, where you can plan for both the good and the negative. You can kind of do both. Whoa, I got more people jumping in, and we're like an hour in. We're an hour in. Hey, new people. You decided to show up a little late, but maybe it's 7 o'clock where you guys are. If you're new and you're just jumping in, comment. Let me know who you are, or you're coming back. One of the two. Oh, come on. We lost somebody. They were here. They left. Who's my third person? Oh, we're back to 4. But yeah, totally, guys. Like, I totally get it. I gotta figure out. Sorry if I'm kind of weird over here, but hey, you're back, Jennifer. What's up? I wish I could like show the whole chat the whole time. They do kind of disappear, and it's kind of annoying. Maybe I can figure that out. Because I want to read them, but they go so quick, and I don't want to miss out on anybody's comments. And if I did, I am sorry. I know I'm not supposed to say sorry because someone told me not to, but I'm sorry. So Jennifer, you're back. You said questions. Let me know if you got any questions. Anyone else that hasn't been in here for a little bit, or is new to the channel or whatever, let me know. I only got 4 likes, which kind of is weird because I've had like 2 to 4 to 6. I've had people coming in and out. Hopefully there's no dislikes. That'd make me a little sad, but I'll get over it. So if you're new and you're just getting here, or Jennifer, you got some questions, let me know. I'm here for a little bit longer. I don't know what time it is. Let me check. Right. I don't know. 8 o'clock, so we've been about an hour. So come on. You're here. What do you want to know? What can I help with? I'm waiting. This is fun, guys. This is fun. I've never done a live video. It's fun. Enjoyed the show. Don't leave me, PJ. No, I'm just kidding. If you gotta go, man, if you got things to do, guys, go ahead and do it. I'm just figured I'd stay on, so. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Good luck with the homeschooling and everything, and definitely we're gonna do it again. Definitely for sure. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys like the video. Don't leave without subscribing and hitting the little notification. That's one thing I researched. If you don't have the little bell notification turned on, you guys won't get notified when I go live or when I put videos out. So make sure you do that. Like it for one, subscribe, hit the little ding ding ding, the little bell on the side so you guys can get notified. All right, I need some questions or we got to get moving on. I got dinner to make. I'm going to have a piece of lettuce. I forget what it is. What do we got? All right, man. Peace out. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. All right. People are leaving. If you're here, sticking around, you gotta comment or I gotta get going. You gotta give me a question. I don't mind answering it, but I've been on here for about an hour, which is crazy. Time goes fly. It just flies by when I'm talking to you guys. So, bye, Christian. Goodbye. Anybody else before we end the video? Anybody? You guys got a comment? We gotta get some questions going, or I gotta get out of here. Like the video. Comment on the video. 2. All right, there's 2 people left. There's 2 of you. 1. There's only 1 left. Who are you? If you got a question, you better answer or ask it now. Because I'm going to hit the finish button. I'm going. Gotta get that question in. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.